This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, let's start. See, in this today's session, we are going to see how we can integrate with that our Azure SQL DB. Azure SQL DB. So we need that Azure SQL database, and we need that our cluster, so that cluster, that Databricks workspace, everything we have to create in that our Azure platform. Okay. So same way, we are going to connect with that our Databricks using that key vault only. So the Databricks going to use the key vault to connect with that our database. So this is statements actually we are going to write it. So let's see. Let's get into that our portal. So here, so I'm going to take that portal here, the portal.azure.com. So log in into that one. Okay. Fine. First, I'm going to create that our Databricks. So Databricks, Azure Databricks, we have to create. That yesterday one actually I have deleted. So the new one actually I'm going to create. So as usual, we have to create under that our one of the resource group, and the premium trial version I'm going to take it. So yes, rest all we can leave it as it is. Click the review plus create. Nothing missing. So that workspace name we missed it. Okay. So Azure workspace. So in the real time, actually, you have to give that to a project related name. You will give it. Again, I'm telling you, in the real time, it will be created only once. So that one is already. So suppose if you're going to join as a member with that existing team now, then that created one it will be available. The workspace it will be created. So already created one will be available. So you have to use that one. Here we are using for the learning purpose, and daily we are deleting everything. That is the reason again and again we are creating the workspace. Okay, fine. Review plus create. So click the create. Okay, I'll open another tab. So I'm going to create the database. SQL database I'm going to create. So create SQL database. So apply offer. Under that our same resource group that org and demo DB and create that new SQL database. Already we have created many times. So moving fast. That admin Siva and password and confirm password. Click OK. Fine. So then review plus create. Set the page. Still it is in progress. Here our database also still it is in progress, and deployment still it is in progress. Wait for some time. So that our database is ready. Click go to the results. And first we have to do that firewall setting. So select the networks option we have to select and add that IP and then allow Azure services. Click the save. Alright. So fine, come to the database again. Go to the query editor window. I'll open separate tab. So if you enter, right. As of now, I don't have that any table. Simply, I'm going to create that one sample table. So create table, the name of customer, cust ID. It is going to be integer. So customer name, it is going to be varchar. Customer location also going to be that varchar type. Fine. Execute it. So table should be created. See here, yes. And we can insert the record. Insert into that our customer table. Values, ID name, then name. Fine here. So, okay. Second record. So ID number, name and location. Third one. Okay, here the ID number and the name. So here, insert. You have three records inserted. Select that one. Select star from that our customer table. Run it. Yes, I'm having this data. So this is the one I want to take it. Okay, fine. Now come here. Let's check this one. Our database also ready. We have to launch that our workspace. Launch the workspace. This is the place where we are going to work. So the workspace, we have to create that cluster first. So since we are creating that workspace as a fresh one, new one now, we have to create that compute. But in the real time, it will be available already, existing one available. So you have to use it. So except that one, you are creating the new one now, so it will be available. Suppose if you are creating a new one now, then you have to create. So that means scratch project. So here I'm going to create that my cluster in the name of demo. And single node is single machine. So single node, actually, I'm going to take it. So here, so rest dollar, you can leave it as it is. This default idle time, I can make it like 20 minutes. That's it. Create the compute. Create the compute. So Databricks. Meanwhile, we can open that our notebook. So click the create and open the new notebook. So this is the notebook. I'm going to use it for that our configuration with that our SQL database configuration. Okay. So Azure SQL config. This is the file name. Right. And one more we have to open it. The cluster keyword we have to open it. Using the keyword only we are going to access, right? So using the keyword. So open this one, create the keyword. So under the same resource group that org. And here the keyword name that KVCVA1 and 7 days. So next keyword policy, access policy I'm going to select, giving the permission for all types of storages, and then nothing to select. Rest all, or you can leave it as this. Click the create. Meanwhile, we will check that our cluster is ready or not. Still, it is in progress. See, the keyword still is in deployment progress actually. Actually, this is our database. Okay, this is our database. Go to the connection string. Connection string. Actually, so we need that connection string, the JDBC connection string actually. JDBC connection string. Okay. Okay, select that one. And here, still it is in progress. So okay, fine. Here, what I'm going to do now. So this is the database. This is the database. So this is the one you have to take it. This is the one you have to take it. Okay. So this is your database. This is your database. Up to this one, up to the database, we have to select. So JDBC colon SQL Server, so colon /SQL Server siva.database.windows.net. The default port number is 1433 and database name is DemoDB. This is the one we have created. This one I need, so I'm keeping somewhere. So the notepad, I'm keeping it. Okay, fine. So still there is in progress. Okay, fine. Now what I'm going to do here. So JDBC URL. I'm passing this one. JDBC URL. I'm passing this one. So just I'm taking that URL JDBC URL details what we have copied from that our connection string. Just copy this one. And one more properties you have to create. So you can give that any name, connection properties. So you can give any name. Simply I'm giving that connection properties. So here connection properties. Actually, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do all these things. I'm going to do all these things. So before that one, what we have to do, so we have to create that our scope. The scope we have to create. For creating the scope, what we want to do. So the demo cluster is ready. Cluster now it is running. So what I can do it now, I can run that my notebook with attaching my demo cluster. Yes. Fine. Now, so what I'm going to do, so as I said yesterday, so take this one. So take that one, new duplicate a window here. So secrets, secrets. I'm going to create. So /create scope. Click OK. Click OK. So I'm going to create this one. You can give any name. So AKV connection, something like that one. You can have it. And creator, as of now, I'm leaving that one access permission for this creator and Azure Key Vault. So Key Vault already created. So go to that your access properties. Here, this vault URI, you have to take it and come here, take this one, DNS name, you have to mention, and a subscription details, you have to take it from this resource ID. Resource ID. So this is the resource ID here, I have to take it, and fine. AKV connection going to be that our secret name. So this is the one we are creating to connect with our key vaults. So why we are creating that our secret scope? What is the purpose of secret scope? The secret scope we are going to create to access that our key vault. Create it. So what is the scope name? The scope name is going to be AKV connection. AKV connection. This is the one going to be that our scope name. Okay. Okay. Click OK. Fine. Now come here and here. So here you have to first before that one we have to create that all the secrets generate. So I'm going to create that one Azure SQL DB username. So username going to be that our admin Siva. So admin Siva. So fine, click the create. And one more secret I'm going to create. This is Azure SQL DB password. So the password and click this one. That's it. Come here, notebook. So what you have to do? So you have to create that one. So that all the property information you have to provide. The user details, password details, driver information you have to provide. So the connection property is going to have that user details, password details, and driver name. So here I'm going to take that one username. So the username equal to so DB utils. How we can get that our secret keys information from that our key vault na DB utils dot secrets dot get of scope. Scope equal to scope name. What is the scope name? So we have created the scope name. So this is the one, AKV connection, right? The scope name. So comma key. So you have to provide that your key. What is the key name? So the key we have created. So username. So ASDB uname. ASDB uname. This is the one we have to mention here. So this is going to be that your colon we have to use it, right? So here, yes, colon we have to use it. Colon, you have to use it. So comma and come here. So this user. So same one I'm copying. So take it for the password. So password. Then here, what is that one? So that key name. So we are having that key here. ASDBBWD. That's it. So here. And what is the driver? What is the driver? So the driver name we have to take it. I think SQL Server com.SQL Server. So com.SQL Server before that one Microsoft. I'll check it. So com.microsoft.SQL Server.JDBC SQL driver. So same one we can copy. Same one we can copy here. Fine. Take it. This is the one you have to mention. So driver information we have provided, password details we have provided, username details we have provided. So password, the full name. So here I'm using the full name, so, right? So connection properties, everything is available here. Connection, this is a variable. The variable I have declared like this one. Okay, fine. Now, what I want to do after using this one. So using this information. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to read the data from that my database table. So execute it. Let's check it now. So this is going to be refer that your URL. So JDBC URL. By mistake, I have created like this one. Okay. JDBC URL. So JDBC URL. Okay. And this is going to be connection properties. Now, so what I'm going to do, see if you are going to read the data, if you are going to read the data from that your database table now, it is going to be written in that your data frame format only. So that one I'm going to get it into that variable df. Then here, so what we have to do now, so JDBC we have to use it. The JDBC we have to use it. Actually, Spark we are going to read. Spark we are going to read. Spark session we have to use it, but using what? Using JDBC. So here, Spark dot read dot JDBC. Then you have to pass that URL. You have to pass the URL. URL available, which variable? In this variable. That's it. Comma, comma. So we are going to read the data from where? We are going to read the data from the table. What is the table name? Cust is the table name. We have to use this attribute. So table equal to cust. So you have to use this one. So table equal to your table name. Fine. Then connection properties. Connection properties. Where it is available? It is available in this one. It is available in this one. That's it. So it's a variable. Connection properties is a variable. So directly you can mention it. Directly you can mention it. Now simple. Once the connection, everything working fine now, you can read it as usual, how you are reading that your file data the same way, Spark dot read, but from the table we are going to use it using the JDBC concept so that you have to connect all these JDBC URL and connection strings, everything you have to provide it. See here, yes, now I got my SQL DB table data into that my data frame, the Databricks data frame. So this is my data. That's it. This is my data. Fine. Okay, now, so this is the way you have to read the data. This is the way, first this connection steps you have to do it. So these all are easiest one. So once you have that connection scope, secret scope, once you have created now, using that secret scope, you can access that your key vault. In the key vault, if you are having the respective keys now, you have to mention the key name here. So the driver you should follow. It's a static one. So you can use it anywhere. Yeah, static information. This is not going to be dynamic things. Okay. But these things, the key name, you have to mention that one, what key you have created. And scope connection name, you have to mention it, what scope you have created. Yeah, fine. So now, so this is able to read the data from that my database table. So the properties are important. So what are the properties you are going to pass it? URL, table, and properties. Properties for the connecting with your database server and database. Yeah, database server. Then this table you are going to access. This is the server details. This is the credential information for that your server. That's it. Simply, I'm going to add that one of a column. So from PySpark dot SQL dot functions. So I'm going to import current date. The current date function I'm going to import. So the df1 equal to df dot with column I'm going to use it. With column I'm going to use it. I think current date I can take it. Current date, comma, current date function. Current date function. So display of df1. Let me check that output. So one extra column going to be there. It's like a date column, so that by default automatically taken that date type, and here we are having that current date. That's it. That's it. So I'm adding this one. Clear? So with column for adding that, this is a derived column concept. This is a derived column concept. Okay. So we have added this one. So the existing data having only 3 columns. Now I have added that extra column. Fine. Okay. Right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create that some custom data. The list of tuple 4 comma 4 comma name comma the beginning we have learned it how we can create the data frame using that our list of tuple. So tuples, and here fine, this is second record comma id number 5. Okay, so here the name, city name, fine. Here one more comma, right. So 3 record I'm having this one, and schema, the custom schema I'm going to create. The first one going to be a id. Directly this way also we can create that schema. So location, find here. So df, so 3 equal to, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to create that new schema, create data frame. Using that the data and the schema, I'm going to create the new data frame. Then we have to pass the data first. This is my data. Then we have to pass the schema. This is my schema. This is my schema. That's it. Display of df3. Yeah, fine. Execute this one. So list of tuple. List of tuple. Okay, this is the one. This is the one. This is the hot codes we are using this. So df3 is that new data frame. The df3 is that our new data frame. We are having that our data like this. Now, what I'm going to do now. So this df data, df3 data, this df3 data, I want to write it. I want to write it. Write into where? Write into that our table. So again, using that JDBC. Using that JDBC. What is the URL? That URL name, we know that one. What is that our URL name? So JDBC URL. The URL name is JDBC URL. This is the one. So this is the one. The variable it is available. And so which table you are going to write? Which table you are going to write? I'm going to write the table. So table equal to what? Cast. Okay. Same connection string or properties. Properties is that our key. Properties. So what is that one? Connection properties. See, if you are going to write now, mode you have to mention. Mode you have to mention. So mode, what is the mode? As of now, I'm going to use that append. Append now, with the existing table, I'm going to add the extra records. Add the extra records. Okay. So here already I'm having 3 records. Along with this one, I'm going to append few more records. Append few more records. So you have to mention this one, append. Find, execute. So that one, so put column ID not found in the schema. Column ID not found in the schema. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6 is available. Column ID, name, location available. Oh, okay. It's my mistake. If you are going to append that one, actually, so the important thing is the same column name should be there. Yes. Let me execute this one. Yes, now I got it. Let me try again. So yes, now it's accepted. So the column actually, so when you are writing the data, because you are doing the append, so when you are doing the append operation, so with this table, the column name, what it is there, the same column name it will expect with that your data frame. The same column name it will expect. Okay, the same column name. So now it's done. We will confirm it, whether that data available or not. Let me check it here. Yes, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. So append. Correct? So this is the way you can read the data and then you can write the data from that table database. So what is this one? So here, again, if I'm running this one now I will get that all the 6 records. Yes. Siva, Selva, Raju, Suresh, Lokesh, Harish, all data are available. Okay, fine. So this is the way you can read the data from that your table. From that your table. So that read operation, actually what you can do it now. So using the query also you can do it. From where you are going to read, from where you are going to read, from that your table. Here I have mentioned, right? So suppose if you want to write the query now, the query you can write it. So select star from cust. This is going to be that your query. But compulsory you have to mention that alias name, that is important. That alias name, you have to mention it. So the alias name, so you have to mention it. And this all should be within the quotes. These all things should be in the, this is the input for that your table property. This is the input for that your table property. So here, so everything should be so close to with that our brackets, sorry, quotes. Execute this one, select star from customer. The same output should be there. Suppose if I'm mentioning that column C name, comma, C location from that customer table. Now, yes, I'm getting that only that C name, C location. Simple. So this is the way you can read the data from that your table. Clear? So the JDBC concepts. So using the JDBC, you can connect with that your SQL Azure SQL database. So using that smart reading JDBC, read.jdbc, you can read the data and you can write.jdbc, you can write the data. So for the write, we have to use that extra property is a mode. Extra property is called mode. Mode equal to so override. What is the meaning of override? So if you are writing that data override now, so what will be happen now? It will overwrite all the records. So it will have only these 3 records. So here, instead of this one, overwrite, overwrite. See here. Now check the data. So here, execute it. Only 4, 5, 6 available. Yes. Because it's overwrite. Overwrite existing record, it will be deleted permanently. And the new records, what you are using in that data frame, the records only will be printed into that your table. It will be printed into that your table. Clear? So simple thing. So these steps you should remember. So JDBC URL. So JDBC URL. These steps actually you have to remember all these. So this connection details. And these all are will get changed dynamically. These all will get changed dynamically. Dynamically means what you are going to create that will not be available. But this is a standard one, the library driver. The driver. Okay. Clear? This is the way we can read the data from that other so database. Right? So here actually, so that joins concept, So some of the functions. So how we can use it, how we can use this one. The same example. Yesterday we have seen it. The data frame, how we can create. So already I'm having this one. So here, let me check it whether it is available or not. Yes, this is my same list of our tuple. Customer ID, order name, order date available. This is going to be that one data frame. Okay, so this is another data frame. This is for the customer information. Same list of tuple. Every bracket one tuple. Every bracket one tuple. So hardcode directly I have mentioned here, and schema information hardcode directly I have mentioned here. Okay, so here, so we are getting that table. See here, this is one of the data frame. This is another data frame. If it is a SQL now, we are going to join two tables. If it is a data flow now, we are going to join two streams. So here we are going to join two data frame. First, we will bring the data, every table's data, we will bring it into the data frame. So we are going to join two data frame. So this is the one we are having. So same, it will happen, you know that one, all these things. So df1.show, df2.show. So it will show this data informations. Yes. Fine. Here. So what I'm going to do that one. So I'm going to join these two data sets. I'm going to join these two data frame. If you are going to use that frame now, if you are going to use that frame now, so you have to actually, if you are going to use the join concept now, conditions you have to apply, right? Condition column will be the ID column. We have used that left to table.id equal to right table.id column. We have used it, right? So the same way here we have to use it. So what I'm going to do that one now. So I'm going to take the different types of joins are available. We know that one: inner join, left join, right join, full join. Okay. So cross join, we know that one. So same one I'm going to do it. So output I'm going to take it into this one. The data frame one I'm going to join with the data frame two. That's it. The data frame one I'm going to join with the data frame two. If you're going to join with the data frame two now, so conditions, what is a condition column? What is a condition column? So here we are having that our custom ID. Here also we are having the custom ID. This is the column for joining these two data frame. So the df1, I'm having that cust ID column, right? And equal. The double equal to you have to mention for the equal operator, and df2 of that our cust ID. That's it. And what type of join you are going to do it? What type of join you are going to use it? Here you have to mention the join type. That's it. Actually, in the SQL, we will use that one join keyword between the table 1 and table 2, or inner join, we will use it between the table 1 and table 2 for the inner join output. Here, what we have to do now, everything here is a function only. So join also function. So instead of the join, the second parameter, you have to mention that your join type. What join type? So inner na inner. That's it. So here, yes, display of that our df underscore that inner. Execute this one. So inner joiner will fetch that matching record from both the table. What is that matching record? Only the ID number 2. Only the ID number 2 will fetch that record. See, ID number 2 from that our left side table, ID number 2 from that our right side table. All it will be like a single record. All it will be again single record. Simple one. Very easy to use the join concept here in the Databricks. This is a PySpark command. So join, only the join. You have to mention that your second table. That's it. Right up. So same one. So here, so the same one I'm repeating. I don't know why I have repeated. This is one way. We can mention the column key like this, as well as like this. Your data frame name dot your column name equal to data frame name dot your column name. This is a way also we can mention just for that understanding the difference of using that key column. So just same, but output it is going to be same. ID number 2 only. Inner join. What is the concept of inner join? Inner join now it is going to return that your. It is going to return that your. So what is that one? Matching records. Matching records. matching records. Right? Matching records. So alias name we can use it. So just for your understanding purpose, again I will type it everything. Alias name, how we can use it. Alias name for that our table. Suppose the table having that biggest name now, how you can use that alias name. So same df inner to something here. So our df one dot alias name. Alias name. Alias name of that your first table name. Okay. So dot same join of that our second df2 dot alias of b. That's it. Alias of b. Okay, so it is going to be the join, and we have to mention that one a dot custody, a dot custody. But a dot custody, if I'm taking like this, let's try first. B dot custody, okay, and comma. What I want to do, I want to take this in. Let me try here. Display of df underscore inner two. Let me try here. What is showing? See here, it is showing that output because that alias name dot customer ID is not accepting. Alias name dot customer ID is not accepting. Okay. So why? Because so it's alias name. So the alias name, it is going to take that your column name now. Directly it is not taking that column name. Directly it is not taking that our column name. Let me try this df1, df2 equal to. See here, data frame object has no attribute alias. So something is wrong. So here is the problem. The problem here is my mistake. One more time I want to try using that alias name. So I'm getting this one. So here actually alias name only using so that a dot customer ID, then b dot customer ID. So let me try here. But when I'm using the alias name, it is not accepting. Okay. Suppose if you are going to refer that your alias name for calling that your what is it one column now, then you have to use that call function. Call function, call of in between this one you can mention. Yeah. And again call of the p dot customer ID. That's it. Execute now. Now I'm getting that output. Okay. Suppose alias name if there is in a call function. Using the call function only, you can call that your columns from that your data frame. Right? So inner join. So inner join concept, alias name you can use it like this one. The sequential actually. So here, this is the one actually what I have done it now. Actually, I don't want to select that all the records from here. So here what I'm getting the customer ID, I'm getting the order name, I'm getting the order dates. I'm getting the order date. Again, I'm getting the customer ID, customer name, contact name, country. I don't want to get all these things again and again. The same column support is available between just our first data frame and second data frame. Now I don't want to select two times. So what I can do? See the same. Again, I'm typing for you. So here I will make the comment. All these things. So that df1 now, which is our values df, this is the one we are having that all the names. Okay, df1. So here in the df that inner three same inner three I'm going to take it df1 dot alias of a, then dot join df2 dot alias of b, alias of b. Yes, comma. Then what we have to do? The conditions you have to mention. Call of what is that one? That a dot cust ID equal to call of. Already I have imported that my library in the previous cell. So in the hereafter the whole notebook it will be accessible. The call function will be accessible. Okay. So b dot cust ID. Okay, fine. Then what is the type of join? The inner join. Okay, fine. And we know that one display what it will give it. So df underscore inner 3. We know that one that inner join that one record. What is a mistake? So inner equal to df dot alias of a. extra column join, it should not be closed here. Fine, execute. So this is the one we are getting. Yes, this is the expected one, but I don't want to get that. So customer ID from the second table again. Then what I want to do? Select. Select of what? See here, we are going to select all the columns from that our first table. That means A table. All the columns we are going to take it from that our A table. Okay. So what you can do it now? So you can mention that call of A dot star. A dot star, it will take that all the columns from that A alias name for that our df1. So it will take it all. Then comma call of B dot. What is the column name? Cust name. Cust name. This is that our first column. Right? Then second column, what I want to take it? I want to take it contact name. Same, using that call of B dot contact name. The column what you want to select, that column name only you have to mention. And C dot, sorry, call of C dot. What is that one? Country name. That's it. Now this data frame going to have first three columns and this last three columns. This custody will be skipped. This is our data frame column, data frame 2 column. Data B is representing that our data frame 2, df2. So from the df2, actually, I'm selecting only the custom name, contact name, country only. So this is going to be there in that our data frame 3. Let me check again, execute it. So B dot country, A dot custody, B dot custody, B dot custody, B dot contact name. So project custom. What is the column or function parameters of the name C dot country? Is there anything I have mentioned C dot country? It is my mistake. B dot country. B is representing that our second data frame. Second data frame. See here, customer ID, order name, order date, customer name, contact name, country. So it's skipped. It's skipped. That customer ID skipped from that our. So this is a way you can do it. So this chain. So up to this going to be that one output. From this one I'm selecting. We know that one select function for selecting the columns. What are the columns I want to select? I want to select all the columns from that my A alias name. A is representing that my first data frame. Comma all of that rest of the column from that our B. What are the columns we have to mention? Clear? So this is the concept of same inner join, right? Left outer join. What is the concept of left outer join? So only thing you are going to change this one. Instead of the inner, you are going to change it left underscore outer. Is a standard keyword. You have to follow the standard keyword. Left underscore outer. Then left join is going to take it. Left or left underscore outer. Either or left or left underscore outer, you can use it. We know that one. What is the concept of left join? Left join, it will fetch that all the records from the left side table and only the matching record from the right side table. That's it. What output we are getting? Execute this one. So join concept. It will fetch that all the records from left side table. So left side table now so that customer ID order table 22233. But ID number 2 only available from the right side table. So rest order will be null. This is a left outer join. Right opposite to the left. It will fetch that all the records from right side table and only the matching record from left side table. So we can use that right or right underscore outer. We can use that left or left underscore outer. So here I'm using this right. So that join type only you have to mention. The join type only you have to mention. Okay, just now it's executed. So from that left side table, there is no record for the ID number 1, ID number 3, ID number 4. That's what we are getting that null values. But right side, it will fetch that all the records because we have applied the right join. Right join. So full or full outer. Full or full outer. It will fetch that matching record and unmatching record for both the table. Matching record and unmatched record from both the table. That's it. Matching, unmatching. All matching, unmatching. Yeah. Semi-join actually it is going to take that only that left side match inner only. Inner join output only it is going to be there, but inner join and also it is going to return only that record from that your left side. The inner join outputs. Inner join output only going to become semi if you are using now that record which is available only in the left side table. That record only it will be available. That record only it will be available. Semi. Okay. Same alias name using the alias name. Same using the alias name. So these alias names, all these things actually you can try yourself. Okay, alias names. Then this is the important one. Left anti-join. Left anti-join. What is the concept of left anti-join? It is going to fetch the record which is not matching with the right side table. It is going to fetch the records, only the records, which is not matching with the right side table. It is going to fetch the records from the left side table, the records which is not matching with that right side table. Actually, 22, 23 is not matching with the right side table, right? So left antenna, it is going to fetch that records from that left side table which is not matching with that right side. 22, 23 not available in the right side. Matching ID is not available right side. So we get it. Anti-join, left anti-join and right anti-join, both same. Right anti-join it is going to fetch that record from that your right side table which is not matching with that left side record, where it is the same one. Actually I'm repeating it, yeah, again and again, and we are creating that our so data frame. So these are all the hands-on practices. Yeah, so again and again you can try different values using the different values. Now the lit function here, actually what I'm using now, this lit for concatenating the space. String values, if you want to concatenate, now you have to use the lit function. String values, if you want to use it. With column, for what purpose we have to use it? With column, we are going to use it for creating the new column. So I'm adding the full column. So card type space card name, both should be added. So that's the reason so the lit of, so here you can see the output in between the name, Master Siva, Master Siva, Visa Siva, Master Selva, Visa Selva. So all our card type is that our card name. Card type is that our, so here that Excel we have read it yesterday, right? Excel that one. So the card type. So using that with column, simply we can do that new column creation. That new column, how we are creating now using the concat function. The concat function going to have the values of that your card type column and card name column. So two values are available. So two values are I'm concatenating. Between these two, I need the space. So for adding the space, it's a string value. So string value, if you are going to concatenate the lit function, you have to use it. The lit function, you have to use it. Okay. So with column rename, with column rename. Actually, here what we are having full name. We are having full name. This full name I want to rename into name. Then you can use that with column rename. With column for adding the new column. With column renamed for changing that your existing column name. First position you have to mention that your existing column name, and the second parameter you have to pass that your new name. This is the one we are doing. Actually, drop concept for deleting the column. Drop for deleting. See here, it's removed here. It's removed here. So that your data frame dot drop, from which data frame you want to drop that column, that data frame name dot drop off that your column name. It will be dropped, deleted. Okay. So union for combining that two strings, two data frames. This is one data frame. This is another data frame. So I'm using that union. Union for what? See here. So it will give that all four as one output. This is one. This is one. This is a data frame one. This is a data frame two. So using the union, what I'm getting now? So I'm getting one frame, data frame. So the union for combining more than one data frame into one. The union, same concept in the SQL. SQL, we are having that union. So union for that combining two tables. Same way here we are using. All the rows, it will be combined into one. Into one. Clear? So the data frame joins is the easiest concept. So once you understand this concept of this joint type where you want to mention. Once you understand that one, then everything is easy. Rest all are same like how we have used that one, that our normal transformation functions the same way. So only the join function here we are going to use it. Join function if you are using now, first parameter should be that your second table, comma, condition. Then your type of the join. So totally three parameters we are going to pass it into the join. First parameter, your right stream, right data frame, and second parameter is that your condition, and third one is the type of the key, sorry, type of the join. Clear? Fine. So just create the two data frames and try this type of joins. Okay. So during the interview time, they may ask the question syntax, how you will write the joins in the data frame between the data frames. Now we have to tell this syntax. Sometimes they may ask to write the syntax. So you have to write it like this. So first the join. So the syntax you can write it. So the data frame one dot join of data frame two comma condition key comma join type, like that you can write that one. Fine. So that's about that our join concept actually. So here actually the join drop, so everything actually we have used it. So that update is nothing but that our rename. The rename only we have used it. That column rename. So updating that to a column name. Okay, drop for removing the column. Drop for removing that to a column. Right? So that's all about this our joins concept, and that's all for the day. So tomorrow actually we are going to connect again. So the tomorrow let's see that one, the JSON data, how we can read that JSON data. The JSON data actually, so I don't have the PPT, so we can use our existing notebook. So JSON data is available. So this data first we will see that one, how we can read the JSON, and some of the multi-line data JSON and complex data JSONs all are available. So all these things, let's see how we can do it. I will show you. I will show you by running this one by one. So that's all for the day. We will connect again tomorrow same time.